Hello and welcome to Lesson 7 in the series ASL Lessons for Hannah. The first sign that we will be learning is coming, and the second one is going. So there's a slight variation. You can say coming where your fingers leapfrog over each other, going, coming, going, and then you can also say coming with two pointers indicating from there, here, close to me, coming. Going is the opposite. The pointers point away from you and they point toward the direction where you're going. Coming, going. Coming is, it depends on the context, but it might be for a long distance. Are you coming to my house? Because it takes a little longer, and in conversational signing, are you coming, are you going, is much quicker. The sign to, T-O, is directional, excuse me, to, pointer to pointer. Your right hand moves toward your left hand. And when you have a sign that has one hand that moves and one hand that doesn't, your dominant hand does the movement. Your non-dominant hand is the passive hand. So to. This is not the verb to, I would like to do something. It is directional for going to a place. The sign for home and house. House is the roof of the house and the sides of the house. It can also indicate a building of some kind, but this is your generic sign for house. Home has two movements. It's an O. So it's a little bit flattened O near your mouth and near the back of your face. And what it has to do with, it's where home is where you eat and where you sleep, but you don't have to sign eat, sleep, you just sign home. Home. So, do you remember coming? Coming or coming, going, going or going. House, think of the roof and the sides. House, home. Now we will talk about today, yesterday, and tomorrow. So, in American Sign Language, a timeline, when we're talking about today, yesterday, and tomorrow, your body represents the present. Anything behind you represents the past. Anything in front of you represents the future. So the sign for today has two parts to it. This is the letter Y, palms up. This alone means now, right now, now. But when we add the sign for day, it becomes today. So now, day. Day can be done the D up or the D down, and sometimes you might see today or today without the D. Today, today, today. And my tendency is to say today with, it represents the sun coming up, and that's what that, so if you think about that, today, today, right now. Yesterday is, it's the letter A, but the thumb is slightly extended, and you're doing that same placement of where home was, but you're doing that to represent something in the past, something that has already happened yesterday. Today, yesterday. Tomorrow, you start up near the face and you just, the movement of the hand is like this. You bring your hand forward to indicate something in the future. Today, yesterday, tomorrow, yesterday, today. The sign for future, it's a hand shape like this, and you start close to your body and you just go a little ways. If you're talking about something way in the future, you say way in the future and your arm extends farther, but if it's something this year, in the future, you would just go about that amount. The sign for when is something going to happen? 2 pointers. Your right hand starts pointer to pointer, not the fingernails, and then you do a circle to your right, out and around, and land back on the pointer. When. So my right hand is my dominant hand. It is doing the movement. When. So I'm going to sign a sentence, and let's see if you can figure out what I'm signing based on what you just learned. Now I'll add a mouth movement in case you didn't get it that time. Did you get it? Good. When are you coming to my house? And I added the question mark at the end. Also, I was leaning forward, my eyebrows were raised to indicate a question. Next sentence. Again with mouth movements. I said, I am going to your house tomorrow. Okay? So it turned into a question at the end. Is that all right with you? Okay? Okay? Yes? No? The next sign, I'm sorry, the next question . Do you remember this sign? We talked about it in a previous lesson. I'll add the mouth movements now. Did you get it? What are you doing? And then I add, like, what are you doing? Again with the mouth movements. So I signed, I am going home. Next question. Again with mouth movements. Did you get it? When are you going home? Now I would like to review the numbers that we've done so far, 1 through 20, and then we will go on and learn 20 to 30. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21 looks just like this. You make an L and then you move the thumb. 21. 22 is 2 2s. 22. 23. 24. So it's just the L representing the 20. 24, 25. 25 has this abbreviation that you might see a deaf person do. Instead of doing 25, they just do 25. 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Good. Do you remember this sign? Practice. I'll see you next time. Bye.